that's a no-go. Oh, she fine like when I'm dancing on they logo. No, it ain't not for free.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate a nation that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance.
This for my city, this for the top, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and bitches, they know that I love them, I got them all holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Let's see some of the numbers here for Austin Reeves.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at small forward. And for the Lakers, we've got Austin Reeves. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Goodwin. Then there's Doncic, and it's Hayes in at the 5. You know, Greg, neither of these teams are at full health here, both contending with injuries.
Yeah, and it's a game, really. You always want to see teams at full strength, but there's no asterisk because this game's going to count just the same.
Lillard from outside doesn't get it to drop for him. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to Hayes. Here's Finney-Smith. Antetokounmpo defending. 5 on the clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lillard surveying the D. Here's Kuzma. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Doncic. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick, and as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look there is, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready with help defenders inside. We can't allow him penetration. They're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Doncic, following the basket by Giannis. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got his second bucket tonight.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there, fully displayed.
Doncic against Lillard. Lets it go with a 3. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to Golden State.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Buries it from three-point range.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong, he's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Now Doncic following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep. And Hayes kicks to Finney-Smith. His three-pointers off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Now here's Lillard. He's coming off a 16-point game against Golden State. Lopez, a screen on Doncic. That's a 2 from Lillard. It's rebounded by Hayes.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And here's Doncic from the arc. They get it back.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Lopez. The shot's good on the assist by Prince.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Lakers. Reeves outside. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Doncic. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Doncic has got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Kuzma finds Lillard. Back to Kuzma. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
That shot wide open. He's got 6.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lakers leading by 5. That's to Goodwin. The Lakers moving the ball around. Hayes the pass to Doncic. From downtown. And Lopez pulls it down.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
When you look at the long strides and athleticism of Antetokounmpo, he gets coming at that goal. It's hard to stop him.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Can't connect from long distance. Lillard against Doncic. Prince with a screen on Doncic. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
To the paint. Antetokounmpo up top. Finney-Smith defending. Lillard outside. Shoots over Doncic. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Hayes finds Reeves. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Reeves can make you pay from deep, especially if you allow him to get comfortable and set.
Now Prince. Nothing on the board. Lillard outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Connect, he's checked in for Luka Doncic.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Goodwin passes to Reeves. Goodwin sets a screen for Reeves. Kuzma pulls it in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Nobody near Lillard. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pass to connect. The rebound by the Bucks.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Prince outside. Here's Kuzma. Misses the three. Lakers trail by 3. Here's connect. The layup missed. Prince looking around. Pass to Lillard. Prince with a screen on Reed. Here's Lillard. It's good. And now a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Reeves finds Finney Smith. Reeves outside. Shoots over Lillard. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 5 points so far.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Reeves against Lillard. Reeves with the rebound. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. They trail by 3. Goodwin with it. 8 points his last outing. Reeves outside. Over Lillard. Nice D from Lillard. Bucks leading by 3. And here's Green outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Goodwin passes to Reeves. Goodwin sets a screen for Reeves. Pass to connect. And here is Goodwin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. From deep, Green. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Connect. Driving to the basket.
And how about the burst in that first step? Just right to the rim.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Smith. And it's Green in at the 3. Here's Vincent. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. Clock at 4. Over to the wing. Here's the 3. It's good from long range. Vincent's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Lakers.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Porter kicks to Giannis. At the elbow, Smith. Pass to Trent from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So a moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Porter passes to Giannis. Doncic against Trent. Here's Porter. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
A natural scorer, Porter Jr. is superb at being able to play through contact and still finish the shot.
Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Now, here's Trent. After Luka Doncic's miss. Outside, Green. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
On the wing, Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Land against Giannis. Trent outside. Pass to Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's the clock winding down. And here is Doncic. He had 31 points in the win against Denver.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Now here's Len. Back to Vincent. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Goodwin comes in for Vincent. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Gary Trent. Knocked loose. Doncic with the steal. One-on-one here. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hayes, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Connect. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks leading by 6. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Prince. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for Connect. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Lillard comes in for Kevin Porter. Lakers trail by 6. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Attention fans, now court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
And let's check out a group of shooting guards that have been doing some dirty work inside lately, averaging the most rebounds per game at their position over the last 10 games. Austin Reeves, 4th.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a 2 guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And that's why it takes that unique combination of agility and instincts to make your way onto that list. Those guys have a terrific balance of the physical and mental aspects of the game.
Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic looking it over. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Prince outside. Back to Giannis. Kicks it out to Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Doncic, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Giannis dunks it down.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Reeves has got 7 points in the game.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Here is Lillard. Shoots over Doncic. Lillard misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 10. Shoots over Lillard, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Now just a 1-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Connects from 3-point range. He has 5.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Doncic drops the hammer.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Out to the right wing. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo inside. Finney-Smith defending. Clock is at 3. For the 3-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Goodwin. Inside, Reeves, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Reeves has understated size for a guard, attacking that rim.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Let's hear it for your Lakers brother.
Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Bucks also with the sub. Green's checked in.
Enjoy.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the first half. Prince, the pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Now, Connect. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Denver. Just 5 to shoot. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. 1:03 left here in the second. Going inside, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Now, here's Lillard. 14 points for him. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And Milwaukee has possession. After the basket by Los Angeles. Green with a screen on Reeves. And it's Lillard missing.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
Green against Reeves. Off with the layup. Here's Kuzma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the ball.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Smiles on your face, Brooke. Thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up? Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously, first is me. Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT guy. He really surprised me. Then you, Shaq.
There's no way I'm after Ernie.
Shaq, if you want to be better, you can be.
And we look now at the Milwaukee Bucks. We got a battle out there after one half of play.
A few things for them to focus on. More presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches.
And maybe the guards need to crack back, get in there and help out.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We've got Doncic. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Goodwin, and it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Doncic against Lillard. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Clock at 6. Doncic passes to Goodwin. Shoots over Kuzma. And it's Goodwin missing. The Bucks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Hey, look, if you could pick anybody to take the last shot for your team, Lillard would have to be that guy. In crunch time, he is lethal.
All free throws good from Lillard.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. Lopez kicks to Lillard. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Fires from deep. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Kuzma. 3-pointer. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. You look at the Bucks. They're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will.
Well, right now for Milwaukee, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 21.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Prince. Still without a basket. Here's Lillard. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Doncic. Reeves the pass to Doncic. Pass to Hayes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
That's his second personal foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
For 2, Jackson Hayes.
That free throw good from Hayes. Both shots good from the stripe. Giannis with it. He's got 10. Using his size, Giannis.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Here's Doncic. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And Hayes throws it down.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
The Bucks trail. Here is Lillard. 19 points in the game. No good with the triple.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. Luka blows right through the contact.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that high.
Lopez kicks to Lillard. There's the 3. Goes back up. And out of the Kumbo, lays it up and in. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Reeves. Now here's Doncic. Covered by Lillard. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
And the first one at the line is good.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Green, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Both free throws good from Doncic.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
That free throw good from Lopez.
And for a 7-footer, Brook Lopez is pretty versatile. You get all the defensive impact you'd expect, but he can also consistently score on all three levels.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And let's take this chance now to look at the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Here are the league's leading scorers. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Lillard against Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. And the Lakers with another miss. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Now Prince. 6 on the shot clock. There's Green with the three. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Prince has got 5 assists tonight.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Still yet to score. Now Goodwin. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Green. Here's Prince. Reeves with the rebound.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
To the middle, and Hayes throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 14 rebounds, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
And Lillard heads it to go.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
Doncic against Lillard. Floats one. What a floater by Doncic.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Lakers with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Back to Reeves. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Lillard comes with the double team, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Vanderbilt the pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Goodwin finds Doncic. From outside, off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him. Green with a screen on Reeves. Outside, Green. Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
How about using that 7'3" wingspan of his to gobble up offensive boards? Antetokounmpo making it happen on the glass.
Prince against Reeves. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here is Goodwin. The tray. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 11 rebounds in the game. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. The Lakers trail. Up top, Doncic. 27 points for him. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
Luka's peripheral vision off the chart. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Lakers with some changes. Len's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Connect in for Goodwin. The Bucks also changing it up. Nancy's checked in for Lopez. Trent comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Porter subbed in for Prince. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the jam.
He is indeed a showman now. Porter Jr. using that explosive athleticism on the rack attack. Yes, sir.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Pass to Connect. Three-pointer. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Len grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Connect with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Connects, got 7 points in the game.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Here's Lillard. No-place jumper from the free throw line.
Hey, every time Dame shoots it, you feel like it's going to drop.
Here's Doncic. Reeves left side. It's been all about Luka Doncic for L.A. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Hey, guys, I told you, one bucket at a time, all right? One bucket at a time, and extra pass. Extra pass. Let's go, baby.
Doc Rivers keeping his guys focused on the moment, trying to maximize the results of each possession.
Yeah, and there's no value in getting too far ahead of yourself. Just run the offense the way it was designed and just look for good shots each possession.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo out there with Green. Then it's Porter. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Trent, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Connect. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Smith outside. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Bucks lead by 1. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Doncic kicks to Len. Pass to Vincent. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Now here's Porter. Antetokounmpo finds Smith. Trent outside. Bucks passing it around. Porter passes to Trent. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. No good on that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Glenn, a screen. Here's Vincent. No good from outside. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Trent with the wide open look. Off target from outside. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 15 points here in the second half.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Porter looking it over. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Over Len. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Goodwin's checked in for Gabe Vincent. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Jackson, he's checked in for Smith. Right wing. Now here's Goodwin, defended by Trent. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. Prince is checked in for Milwaukee.
Substitution, number 12.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Doncic. Porter pulls it in. Bucks trail by 3. And here's Trent, off target at the rim.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every 3 they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thank you, David. And connects. Slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Doncic. Bucket is good. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Antetokounmpo up top. Headed by Len.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Goodwin feeling it out. Doncic against Porter. Rebound, Milwaukee. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Prince against Vanderbilt. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Porter finds Giannis. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
Some changes for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Len. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for Connect. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Green. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And it's Damian Lillard in for Porter. Now, here's Goodwin. Here's Finney-Smith. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Here's Doncic, following the bucket by the Bucks. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Doncic has got 38 points.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Now, Giannis. Kuzma outside. The 3-pointer, no good. Doncic outside. Shoots over Lillard. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now here's Giannis. Lillard outside. Puts up a deep 3. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Goodwin with it. Back to Reeves. Doncic outside. Nailed from 3-point land. Doncic has got 41.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
Bucks trail by 8. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Milwaukee with the ball. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Pass to Goodwin. Back to Doncic. High post try. Good. He hits the jump shot. Doncic has got 43 points.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
And the basket by Lillard.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Lakers leading by 6. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires the three. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. It represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And so it's Milwaukee now, after the basket by the Lakers.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Lillard against Doncic. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 45 points.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Very pretty alley-oop layup.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Here's Doncic. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lillard outside. From 12 feet out. Reeves with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
The fourth team. Los Angeles, Luka Doncic, taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Can't make the second free throw either. Listen both. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Unable to get the second one. Timeout called the Bucks. They trail by 5. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They're trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Here's Kuzma. A 3 off the inbound. He can't hit that time. And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Cans the 3. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Luka. You got the W, so what did you think about your performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to keep going like that.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Luka Doncic.